Oh, he's out here now. He's no good.
Okay, and we are live. We
Hello.
are in the room. Good afternoon, everybody. Good evening, everybody. I hope everybody is doing rather well this fantastic evening. What day is it today, dear? What day is it?
Wednesday.
No one noticed that I forgot. There we are. Good evening on this lovely Wednesday. Of
No
course
one
it is, because we're
knows.
live streaming.
It's
My
Wednesday.
brain does not work today.
It's Wednesday.
Christine Scott, hello all. Hello, Christine. Nice to see you, my darling.
He
We've
loves
got,
to be around us. Wait, was you in here?
He's just walked in behind you. Yes.
Oh, was he?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
He's right behind.
Felix is with
Yeah.
us today. Christine's here. Hello to Karen. Hello, Duchess of Oak Trees. Good evening, Susie. Good evening, all. And Lisa and Rufus. Hello. Karen saying hello to everyone. Christine saying hello to everyone. Ethelred the Unready. Good evening, Ed. Angel Wings says hello. Lisa Temlett says hello. Angela Brown says hello. Gosh, everyone's coming in before I can even say hello. Evening all, says Angela Brown. So did Lisa Temlett, in actual fact. And Dormouse says, hello, everyone. How are you both? And fairies. I've sent you an emails.
Yeah, that sounds.
An email, Stormail.
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, that sounded right to me.
I know, right? Yeah. Dormouse says, hello, everyone in chat. And Jane, let me just check on the phone to see if her Empressness, the one and only lovely Jane Day, has sent a message yet. She hasn't yet, but she is no doubt.
We're waiting, Your Majesty.
Excuse me. I think Empress is higher than Majesty,
Is
isn't
it?
it?
Oh,
yes.
your
I'm sure it is.
Empressness.
Empressness.
Mm.
Your. I don't know. There is a computer. What is the term for Empress that isn't Majesty?
I'm not quite sure how to help you.
Of course not. Of
She's
course not.
useless.
She is useless. Not that, but
Computer, you are useless.
I'm happy to hear how I can improve.
No,
You can
stop now.
always
Computer, stop. Stop winding her up. Anyway, I hope you're both well, Irene. Hello, Irene, my darling. Hope you're well. Debbie's World, hello.
Hello.
Where have you? I hope you're okay. We are a bit concerned. If you weren't on today, I was going to send the dogs out and track you down. That sounded a lot more sinister than it meant to in my head. But we've missed you online.
Yeah, we've been like, it's been 2 weeks or more now since we've not seen you.
Oh no, we have missed you. Hopefully you've been away on holiday doing something lovely and everything is fine.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you popped in,
We wonder
Debbie.
where you went.
We did.
We look out
really
for all of you and we're like, where are they? What are they doing?
Did I see you do the what? Did I see the video you put in the chat? No, not yet.
No.
Hi everyone, says Susan. I'm going to need, you know, the one thing I don't have is my eye patch.
Where's that?
If
You're
you go,
going to say,
I can't see it. No, if you go my side of the bed,
okay, right.
hanging on the hooky thing where the phone normally is, there should be at least one on there. Hang on. Oh yeah, no, go on. Yeah, I haven't got it here. So yeah. Where my sleep masks are. Okay. Deborah Fleming, hello, my darling. Dormouse, you'll look forward to reading. I've been doing battle with round 2 of Greek yogurt. The first one was a disaster. Oh, no. How was it a disaster? What did you do? Shen, evening, everyone. Evening, Shen. Debbie's World. Oh, fabulous. Thank you. Debbie's World says, yes, I'm okay. Oh, God, now I can't read. Hang on. Wait for me to put me patch on. Then I can see when I've got one eye covered. How ridiculous is life at the moment, Rufus? It's bonkers, isn't it?
It is.
Here we go. Let's put that one on there like that. Then I have to put the glasses on so that I can see with this eye to read. There we go. You're okay, thanks. Just had a break from the tubes. Okay, my darling. We were a little bit concerned.
Yeah. We've just been liking watching all the videos.
And Shell as well. Good evening to you, Shell. Good evening, Lucy, Rufus and everyone in chat. Where have you been, Shell, my darling? Again, we miss when people disappear off. We miss you. Yeah. Oh, Duchess of Oak Tree says it's Your Imperial Majesty for Jane. Jane, your Imperial Majesty, ma'am. We genuflect in your general direction. I am wearing today a Hawkins t-shirt, loosely inspired by
I've got one, but it's
Stranger Things. You've got somewhere on here in one of the bits. There they are. You can see the kids from one of the early seasons when they actually were children on their bikes. I know, right?
I also need to get another one of these tops. Probably exactly the same logo, exactly the same everything.
Yeah.
But I can't find any.
Thank you, Duchess of Oak Trees. Anne-Marie Pollock, good evening to you, my darling. You think it was fermented at the wrong temperature. You will not be defeated by yogurt. Down with the yogurt.
Oh.
Yeah, it didn't work. She said it was a disaster.
Oh,
so she's doing a second batch. I know, right? You just want to know so you can make some of your own.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it.
No.
Fat-free yogurt.
No idea. I don't know how you make fat yogurt, let alone fat-free yogurt. You must make the normal one and then strain the fat off or something. Or do you just send the normal one to Slimming World and then it loses weight and therefore
But
it's
you
no longer
also
fat?
need some yogurt to help the new yogurt set.
What?
So you keep a little bit of yogurt from your
like,
last batch of yogurt.
Like sourdough?
Yeah, you need a little bit of your yogurt to, otherwise it won't set.
Ah. Can't
So
you put gelatin in it?
No, doesn't work the same. I don't know. It's obviously the live cultures and things in the actual last bit of the yogurt you have. I don't think you need a lot though, but you need a little bit, because I did look up how to make my own yogurt, and it's just so much quicker going and buying it from, is it 55p from, if I get those ones in Lidl.
Absolutely.
It's cheaper just to go and get those ones for me, because I just have the plain. And I prefer the cheaper one. If I didn't get the high protein thicker one that lasts me 2 days, then I just get their own 55p one, which is just as nice, and I quite like it.
Yeah, you like that one, don't you?
Yeah. Not that I can taste it, but to me it's like, if it doesn't taste bitter or too sweet, then it's nice.
Oh. You got... Ed got a ghost story, sent a ghost story to Don't Scare Claire, who is a ghost story YouTuber, and it got read out last night. Oh, that's fantastic. We'll have a look. I saw it pop up, but I haven't had a chance.
But how do we know which story it is? Because I did see it come up.
Yeah,
I don't know which story it is. Which story
it must say from Ed. Yeah, I know, right? Dormouse, you are both looking so much slimmer than days back from the car updates. I know. When we do the choosy on the video that we put up yesterday, on yesterday's choosy, the intro, Rufus is very round-faced, and then we go live and he's like...
It depends on the cameras as well, and...
Chiseled.
And also, what time of day you're doing videos... because like I say, you do puff out, obviously the more you drink during the day, you do fill out a little bit just due to water intake.
Bean Feast, Shao, you were cut down with that horrible coughing bug that's been going around, but better now. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Shao. That's awful.
That's
but
like
yes,
what I had, but then I got what I thought was a flu and then turned into pneumonia.
It did. Yeah, be careful.
Awful.
It's a couple of tablespoons of live yogurt you're sticking it. Yes. Ethelred, it's your YouTube name. What's Ethelred? What's your YouTube name? Oh, Ethelred the Unready.
Oh, okay.
That's what it will say.
Okay.
Right, gotcha. You can only see Rufus at the moment. Not that it's bad, but we'd like to see you both. How come you can't see me, my darling? What?
It must be your eye patch. Yeah. Makes you invisible.
Oh, is it an invisibility cloak?
Yeah.
What am I doing then? Can you see my fingers?
I'll
How many
sit back
fingers
here.
am I holding up?
I'll sit back here. Can you see her now? It's different. I'm in the grey top, and then you're in light blue.
Hang on, let me have a look
You
on there.
normally have dark purple on, don't you? Though,
I normally do, yeah.
Often dark,
Oh no,
dark
look
purple.
on the I've just checked on the YouTube on the stream that's going out. It's both of us.
Yeah.
But don't know. That must just be your system, my
I
darling.
don't know. How bizarre.
I know.
You might have
so
to,
then,
what about coming back out of it and then coming back in?
oh yeah, try that. Turn it off and turn it back on again.
It could just be, I don't know if.
That's the universal way of fixing anything technological.
Yeah,
yes.
that's
Turn it
what
off, turn it back on
That's what I
again.
normally do with my phone. When my phone does things like that, I just turn it on.
I
and
had
off.
to do that last night.
Yeah.
I had to do it last night. Mr. Felix swiped something, and then my phone, I don't know what he managed to do.
He's a wizard at
Harry.
tablets and...
He's a wizard.
No,
Harry.
we don't talk about things
No, we
like
don't.
that. But no, he's very smart for a pussycat.
He is. Right then, let's talk about Rufus. Last week in real life. This week, oh, by the way, everyone, this is our first attempt at doing a fat-free version of the live weigh-in. So we're not going to talk about the Lego. We're not going to talk about like the what we ate
we do that
this
bit
week.
On Sunday.
Yeah, the what we ate this week section is now going to be its own little video that will go up after today. So you'll be able to see what we ate this past week to get the result that we got on the scales. So you'll be able to see all of that coming up a little bit later.
Do we look different then? I don't think we look any different than we did last week, apart from different clothes maybe.
Why are we really different than last week? It might look different than we did last year, but not last
probably,
week.
maybe.
Yeah, I know, right? I've put my hair up in a little doodah today because
it's not a bun. It's
a roll thing. You know, you roll it up and then it's one of them.
Yeah,
French roll, something.
I don't know what that is. It's less swips in it. It's less swips than a bread roll.
There is. Anyway, so this past week in real life, Rufus, what have we been up to? How has it been? It's been a lot. The week has been a week, hasn't it?
Your poorly eye, and just been very busy. And
well, let's start at the very beginning because it's a very good place to start. When you read, you begin with ABC.
Yeah.
You do.
Oh, I don't read.
When you sing, you begin with do re mi, do re mi. I know, right? Let's waffle. No, what I was going to say was,
what have we been doing since last Wednesday?
We went to my eye appointment.
We did
the pre-assessment.
Oh yeah, we did
on the wrong day. That's a thing we did.
Yeah.
The day before the appointment.
I forgot about that bit.
Yeah. So then we had to go back the following day, which was annoying.
The day you went, it was actually an appointment that day, but it had been cancelled. But it wasn't in that hospital; it was in another hospital.
Yeah, and they hadn't told me about it anyway. So when we turned up, she went, "Oh no, you had an appointment for 2:30 this afternoon." I was like, "No, I didn't. It was 9 a.m. today." And she went, "Oh no, right, it's tomorrow your appointment." And I was like, "Oh, well, what's this 2:30 one?" She went, "Oh, that was at another eye hospital that's been cancelled." Well, I didn't even know that was a thing. So God knows what's going on.
Don't worry, we cancelled that. So
I also had a voice coach appointment.
Yeah.
That I didn't know about.
Yeah, but you thought it was possibly something else, like an
It's all
actual
been very confusing.
virtual appointment, which was not normally happens. But
no, it's all been very, very confusing. No. So we did that. Your mum and dad, you're going back down this weekend, aren't you, to go and see them?
And also,
after we get the car looked at on Friday the 13th.
But also, I know, right? And also, just try and help organise sort of like, they've just got, I think where they've collected loads of clothes for years, and then my mum is obviously slimmer now, she's like a size 14, a lot of her other clothes, which were stored in the other bedroom, because one of the whole sides of the bedroom is just like built-in wardrobe. So they've got loads of clothes in there that they haven't worn for so long, so a lot of it'll be too big for mum now anyway, so it will be probably brought back here, washed, and then hung up, dried, and then to charity shops.
Yeah, absolutely.
It'd be like Bon Marche Central. There ain't Bon Marche anywhere now, but she's got a whole wardrobe full of it.
It will be. What I was going to say, because they've got like 35 years worth of stuff in the house that just needs sort of going through to help your dad out, doesn't it? Because it's a lot.
It's a lot for him otherwise,
So Dormouse, I have no clue why they did not do your pre-assessment on the day you went. It happens all the time, and I used to just say, "Go grab a seat and I'll fit you in." Oh, well, they could have done, but they didn't. But so anyway, it was all fine.
It a lot easier, wouldn't it? A lot less messing around.
Then we had my surgery Monday morning. Had to get up again at crack of dawn and be there for 7:30. We got there, found a parking space quite easy, didn't we? Which was good because we got there for like just after 7. And then luckily, you were able to come and sit
Oh,
in
they
the
let you
waiting
stay
bit with
and
me.
wait. You was in for what? It's about an hour and a half.
Yeah, because on the pre-assessment, I said to them, my anxiety
Yeah.
will go through the roof. And she went, you're not down here as having anxiety. Are you on medication? And I went, yes. And she
But
went,
also, I said to them that occasionally Lisa's body decides to switch off and just start powering down, and said about possible narcolepsy. I said, so
Yeah.
she can't just be left to deal with it on her own. I said,
No,
so
it's a
that's
lot,
why
isn't
I'm
it?
waiting. And they was fine then.
I know. We've got my brain shuts down so I can fall asleep at a moment's notice or fall unconscious at a moment's notice.
And mine don't.
Whereas yours
Process anything
skips
properly.
vital bits of information.
Yeah.
So I have to go to
Important
your
information,
appointments
yeah.
to make sure that I hear what's said, because sometimes you will hear the bit before the important thing and focus on that, not the important thing that's over here.
Think it's completely something else that they've said to me.
Yeah. But yeah, but with all of that going on, recovery Monday night was quite easy, wasn't it? I wasn't too bad Monday night. I thought, oh, if this is going all right, this will be all right then. This will be all right. I heal really well from this. That was Monday night. Tuesday I woke up and my eye was glued together, so I had to boil a kettle of water, let it cool down, get my what's it called? What are those called? Cotton rounds. Yeah. That I bought specifically because I don't normally like using them for taking makeup off. So I used those, wiped all my eye off, made sure that was all nice, and I've got to go wipe from the inside to the outside and throw that one away. Wipe from the inside, well, turn it the other way, then do it, then throw it away. So I was doing all of that, cleaning it all up.
But I do think it. You know, you think the worst case scenario, so you come home and you think, oh, like last time, you're going to have the worst headache ever and probably have to go to bed and then all of that. But it wasn't quite as bad as
it wasn't. Well, the headaches are real.
Yeah.
Luckily, I am on the only pain pill that I'm not on, or the only pain medication I'm not on, is, I think, morphine. Everything else I either take regularly anyway, or I'm now up to the eyeballs in. So I think if I fall over, I'll rattle like a pill bottle. So yeah, so the pain is kind of, I'm very aware that if I move my head too quickly, my eye feels like it's on a roller coaster, or not roller coaster. What are those things called? You know, the ones where you go, the teacup ride. You know, where you go round and you spin. It's all that centrifugal force.
In a teacup.
That is exactly what my eye feels like. It's like, ooh, and it feels, because what they've done, they've put like an air pocket in to help it heal. And so if I do open it and look out of it, it looks like I'm underwater. I described it to Neil that it looks like I'm underwater at Blackpool Sea. So it's murky and dark and I can't really see shapes. I can see sort of vague blocks of colour, but it's really, really cloudy and murky. So yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. The headaches are real. Today's been worse than yesterday, but they did say to expect that. So yeah, apart from all of that, we've been on plan, haven't we? Totally all the way through, because that's just how we live our life. We are lifers, as Jane said. Talking of which, good afternoon, Your Imperial Majesty.
Yes.
She says, I'm here. Good evening to everybody and looking forward to a great live. Thank you, my darling. And so, yeah, so we've been on it. We've just been on plan. We did the choosy recipe. We filmed it. It went up live yesterday. We did that on Saturday, didn't we? We made it. Delicious. Really recommend. So much so that for today's choosy, which we'll get onto in a minute, we're using the same book. We picked 2 more recipes out of the Ultimate Fakeaways book. But yeah, that pizza recipe with the barbecue sauce, the barbecue sauce recipe alone is now up live as well. So I think it's live. So you should be able to, if not, it will be very soon. Let me just have a look on that actually, because it didn't pop up earlier on when I was looking for it. But what I was going to say, yeah, I recommend making it. We've made it so far with the wraps, haven't we? We made it with the wraps. Nice. We haven't yet had a go at making a proper base for it, but we are going to try. We are going to try that because it is really genuinely delicious. And in fact, so much so that yesterday, what did we have for dinner yesterday, Rufus?
We had spaghetti bolognese with a little bit of pasta, some salad, loads of salad on there, and we did a wrap with some. I was doing like a garlic bready type wrap with sliced tomatoes and stuff on. So I did put one of the white wraps with, it was a Slimming World wrap, with a little bit of tomato paste on, a little bit of garlic paste on, and then put some sliced tomato on. So really, really thin sliced steak tomato, and then some of our cheese allowance on. So one of our healthy A's between us, and then popped it in the air fryer for like 7 minutes. We did it like we did when we did the pizzas.
It was amazing.
So we had half of that, and then I also did the Weetabix carrot cake, and we had 2 of those each last night. So that's all of our healthy extras used up, and then like I say, our milk and the stuff that we have in our coffees and whatever. So
yeah, absolutely. Jane says, I have another copy of the latest cookbook, Ultimate Fakeaways, if you would like to do something and give it away. You do the giving away and I'll do the posting. We could certainly do that, Jane. Would you like to do that on today's stream? Because we could do that for you if you would like. There you are, everybody. Our first collaboration with the Impress.
I know,
oh my God.
It's a really, really good book, though.
It's a bloody good book. So yeah, I've just checked the barbecue sauce bit on its own. That recipe's gone up now. It's about 1.5 minutes the video, and it tells you everything you need, and it also tells you how we had to add a little bit extra oomph in it just at the very end. But really, really, really delicious. Really worth doing, wasn't it?
I think this Fakeaway book is much better than the previous one.
Yeah, well, we've got a few. I think they've done 2 now, I think.
Yeah, but I think this is one of the better books.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's really good. So we'll just wait to see what Jane says, whether we do it as a separate or whether we do it as a live for today. But that does bring us on to today's Choosy. We're going to get the poll up now. So that's your one. Yeah. So let me, how do I, right, I've got to remember how to do a poll on here. Here we go. Start a poll. Go on then. So then, create a poll. Ask a question. Here we go. This week's Choosy, I'm going to call it. Right then. So Rufus, do you want to tell everybody what it is that you have choosied?
I have picked. It is. I don't know if you can see. So I've got. It's Singapore noodles. So you can see that.
Right.
So I've got. It says, so this serves 4 people. It's a free food on plan, ready in 25 minutes. It says, with its delicate vermicelli noodles, this dish may look demure, but beware, the bird's eye chili infused sauce is flavoursome and fabulously fierce.
Bird's eye chili?
It's got a little bit of chili.
What, the fish finger people?
But there is a little bit of chilli on it. But I think a bit of fresh chilli in there. But you can add as much or as little as chilli as you want. You don't have to add a lot of the chilli. If you like chilli, like I say, you can, put a bit in.
Right. It says, where's the 2 bird's eye chilies? Is that a type of chili then?
Yeah.
Why have you chosen a chili one that I can't have? You know it will drive me.
We don't have to put loads of
eye.
chili in it, do we?
Okay.
You can put as much or as little of the chili in as if you can't do loads of chili.
So that's a free food, and it is ready in 25 minutes. It says.
I don't even know what bird's eye chili is. What's bird's eye chili?
Can somebody let me know whether it's blow your bum off hot? Because it sounds like it will blow your bum off.
You can just, like I say, whatever chilies we're able to get. I'm assuming it's just a type of chili.
I do like that it's using the rice noodles though that I can have.
Yeah, you don't have to. Like I say, if you can't use loads of chili, then you just put a little bit in.
It looks like the sort of chili that we used to have from the sort of noodles we used to get from McNoodle King, doesn't it?
Look though, it says for the sauce, half a level teaspoon of sugar.
But then it says, although this ingredient has a small SWIP value, the amount serving is so low, we treat it as free. Half a teaspoon? Ooh. Oh, per serving, because it's for 4 people. So that's 1/8 of a teaspoon. Okay, so that's your choice. that's your choosy option.
I think it looks really good though. Like I say, it's something that we would possibly have them. We've always enjoyed it in the past, haven't we?
What? We haven't had that before.
No, Singapore noodles. We've bought them before. Like
Have I got
had a
any
takeaway or
takeaway?
gone to a restaurant and had Singapore noodles in the past.
We got them from McNoodle King.
It's something that we've always liked. Yeah.
Whereas I have gone for the 2 a.m. classic. I've been out, had several beers, or in my case, vodka Diet Cokes.
Got yourself a takeaway and rolled around in the back of a cab with it, and then gone home and then eaten it.
Beef doner kebab. What is more takeaway than a dirty doner? And I don't. If your name is Donna, I apologise. I know Jackson didn't write a song about you. It was Diana, but we all know. All of us probably know a dirty doner. Yep. Yeah, you know Dirty Donna, she gets kicked out of the club just before closing time. Hair's always a mess.
No,
shoes in her hands. Normally staggers up to the local takeaway. Oh, give me a dollar. Yeah, that's her.
Put loads of sauce all over it.
This is 7 swips per person. Or free with the wrap as a healthy extra fibre choice, because you do use a wrap.
But their wraps hold together really well.
They're really good, their wraps. I was really off it until we tried one, and they're really good. So then, it serves 4 people. It says, if a kebab shop style doner made with blitzed beef mince, garlic, Baharat seasoning and oregano served in a slimming friendly wrap with all the trimmings sounds good. We have just one question. Chili sauce with that? No, thank you. I'll have a bit of lighter than like mayonnaise. I don't do chili sauce. Anyway, those are your 2 options. So I'm going to whack that poll on right now. It is up on the doodah.
I always thought you used to like putting chilies, or was it those jalapenos? Was it on your kebabs and things?
No. Are you insane? Peppers, like red pepper, but not jalapenos.
Are you sure?
Yes, dear. That must have been some other wife you're thinking about.
You might have been like having loads to drink at the time and didn't even notice it.
No, trust me, I would always know. So I've chosen this because it uses 500 grams of lean beef mince, which is fine. This serves 4, don't forget. Onion, garlic, Baharat seasoning. Don't know what that is.
Yeah,
but
what is that?
We've got smoked paprika in it. Yum! And then you've got some fat-free natural yogurt. Oh, for the sauce. So you don't even need that. Is that for the sauce? I don't know. The wraps, the iceberg lettuce, pickled red cabbage, red onion, and pickled chili peppers in brine.
There's the sauce.
Oh, yeah, look, there's sauce
You've got a layer of sauce all the way around.
Oh, well
so you're putting
done.
the sauce underneath the kebab meat.
The yogurty saucy thing.
Yeah.
So then there you go. A straight battle today between Singapore noodles and beef doner kebab. I've got to say, we saw on Laura and Kat's video today, they've done a viewer's choice from this book as well. So obviously it's the latest book out. It's doing the rounds, but it is absolutely amazing. We've looked through it a few times. Today I went from the back. So I was like, oh, a doner kebab. And then how I choosied it, I went, oh, right, go straight to the front. Would I rather have, this is where choosy comes in, would I rather have Southern style chicken rice bowl or kebab? And I thought that does look really nice.
It does look nice.
But because we've just had pizza, and then yesterday we had the spaghetti bolognese and garlic bread, I was like, I really want a doner. That's like...
I know, we're so adventurous now. We're having Slimming World wraps.
Takeaways. I know, right? I was like, oh my gosh. So that is why I chose that. And then I was going through it going, peri-peri chicken, no. Chicken wraps, no. I stick with my choice.
No.
Hot wings, no. I was like, oh, they've got crunchy slaw.
We do like coleslaw though.
Macho peas and spicy sweet potato wedges. And I looked at all of those and thought, oh, if we were doing... One day, if we do a chicken recipe from here, like they do a chicken burger, I thought that might be a good accompaniment. Then they had the chippy section. It's a really good book. I am very, very grateful to our Imperial Empress Jane.
It is a really
who got
good book.
a countdown and then sent this to us.
I do
Thank
think
you,
out
Jane.
of a lot of the fake away books, I think this is one of the
It's
best
amazing.
ones, yeah.
So
Especially
then...
the pizzas and all of that now, because... I think in the past I've always felt like, I can't eat pizzas because, like, if you look at the ones on the swips are the ones in the shop, you're like, oh no, that's way too many. I wouldn't waste waste them on that, and I don't have that many to eat in one go. It would be like a pizza, and then I'd end up using 2 days worth of swips just for the bit of pizza. I was like, no.
Absolutely.
But now we can have pizza now.
And I've got to say, the wraps, it just goes like a super thin and crispy. Really, 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 really nice.
Really nice, aren't they?
Yeah, really, really good option. As I say, we made that twice with the barbecue pizzas because we did 2 lots of the sauce.
Yeah.
And we turned one of the wraps into a garlic bread that we shared.
Garlic and bread.
Garlic bread supreme, wasn't it? Because you put tomato and cheese on it as well. So it was almost like a margarita. Really, really good option. We will, as I say, do a version of that at some point using our oat flour to make a proper pizza base. But anyway, the doodah is open. Go and vote on the doodah on the poll, and we will come up for that at the end. I must say, I think I would be happy if either one won, because I quite like the Singapore noodles as well. So whichever one wins, I will be very happy. Talking about winning from the Ultimate Fakeaway book then, the gorgeous, wonderful, amazing, just wise, what other words would you use to describe her?
Amazing.
I know, amazing, wonderful YouTuber and our friend. And I hesitate to use the word friend in so much of my life because I don't make friends easily at all. And I value the friends I have more than anybody will know, even though because of my ADHD brain, I struggle to contact people and make contact with people because that's just, my brain doesn't let me do that very easily. But Jane is a friend. If you don't know who I'm talking about, Jane Day on here is one of the OG slimming welders as far as we're concerned. She is a legend. She's got so many people and helped so many people on their slimming world and weight loss journeys. It is ridiculous. Well, Jane has managed to pick up a second copy of the Ultimate Fakeaway book and has now offered it to us to give away as a giveaway on the channel. So we're going to do that right now. So then, Rufus, how do you think we should do it? Should we do it the simple way that we've done before, where we just
do a number?
Write a number.
We'll do a number, and then whoever is closest to it.
I've got a dry white pen. Have I got the other things in here? Oh, I do, because I was cleaning them. Look at this. Putting crap in my pocket actually sometimes works, because I've got these doodah things, right? So I'm going to give you that and a pen. Right then. I don't know why she's bleeping at me. So then, what you've got, I'm going to put these so you can see. I'm going to put these down on there. There you go. So can you see that there? Can you see? No, I'll put them on there so you can tell it's not being faked.
Yeah.
Right. Write a number between 1 and 100. It could be a 1-digit, a 2-digit, or a 3-digit. Right, whatever number it is that you want. And what we're going to do, everybody, is right now, if you would like to enter it, I would all you've got to do is put your details in the chat right now. Just put the number that you think Rufus has written down. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Put the number in the chat if you would like to win this. Bearing in mind, you do have to be 18 years of age or over, because you have to be able to give us your address, and we'll send it to Jane and get that all sorted out for you so that this can be sent. I would say we'll do it as an international one. If an international person wins, then we will cover the postage. If it's a UK person, then I'll let Jane do it. But if it's an international one, I'm not expecting Jane to pay international postage because that's ridiculous, so we'll cover that. Because Jane said that she'll arrange posting it out from her end. So there you go. So Rufus has written down a number. If you would like to win it, we're doing it right now live. It will be the person nearest to it. You can go above, you can go below, but the person nearest to it. If we get more than one person, we'll go to a tie-break situation. Okay, so Rufus has it written down on a thing. So go ahead, pop your details, pop your guess in the live chat. Do it right now, and you will get a chance to win the most amazing book, which is obviously courtesy of the wonderful Jane Day. So then we'll let that run for a few minutes, and we'll come back to it. So shall we let it run for a few minutes? How shall we do that? Yeah, we'll let it run for a couple of minutes. So then, we'll briefly move on, and then we'll come back in a few seconds time. So Rufus, your topic of the week this week, my darling.
Yeah.
You have what is your topic of the week? What would you like to talk about today?
Food diaries.
The ones from Slimming World. I haven't
Yeah.
got my Slimming World book.
Yeah, or with your own book. I don't know where you're, but yeah, like I think when, like I say, when you're new to Slimming World and you, in the beginning, they always say it's really good to write down what you're eating so that it just helps you focus. And this week, like I say, we've spent a whole week doing a food diary. So since last week, we've written every single thing down that we've had. And
You carry on, don't mind me.
No, I just think it's made a massive difference. And
How so? How has it made a difference for you?
I think it's just really helped me focus and be aware of what I'm doing, rather than, like I say, as much as we talk about things about like our bodies being on autopilot, because we do when you repeat things, you do stuff on autopilot a lot, and you don't realise you're doing it. And it would be every day I would go in the kitchen, I would go, right, well, I'm going to have that for tonight, and I'm going to have, and also days later not remembering what I ate on whatever day it was and what I'd had, so that if I did make a mistake or did something, I can't look back and go, what did I have the other day? Why did I have a gain? Why did that happen?
Yeah.
And having it all written down, like I say, whether you just get yourself a book, because they're Slimming World sheets for, you know, your food diary are really just not big enough. Like, I just prefer to write it in a book. So writing it in a little book like that, just put date and, like say, the date on the top of it, and then I'll just put everything down that I've eaten that day, and then every day I just fill it in now. Every time I go to eat something, it goes in the book.
Yeah, because if you don't know, Slimming World in their new packs,
is it ones you can tear out now, isn't it?
Yeah,
in the back,
they do have food diaries,
but they're not
this.
very big, and we've also not doing our food diaries quite the same as what they tell you to do.
No, because the way it's worked out for Slimming World, you're supposed to write your free food option in, your speed free food, your other free food,
so everything
your healthy
separate.
extras, and your swips.
But if I look at it afterwards, would have no idea what I'd eaten, apart from, I ate some 5% mince and I ate some fruit and a thing of yogurt.
You had melon, carrots and onions that day. What a delicious dinner that would have been together.
Lovely, wouldn't it?
I know. Along with, look, in free food, Rufus, on that day you had some 5% mince, you had some peas.
What did we make with that?
Exactly, some peas, and you had something else that would be free food, but not some pineapple.
That's it.
Free food. And you go, what, you had mince, peas and pineapple together. It's a bit weird.
So I think, like I say, just where I'm writing everything down, it's just making me aware of what I'm having, because sometimes I do eat things not because I'm hungry, just because I want it, or just because it's a habit, or just because, and I wanted to just stop, make a few changes and stop just repeating things over and over. And especially, like I say, if you don't write it down, I tend to find that I do go on autopilot and I'm really not fully focused on what I'm doing food wise.
Absolutely.
And this is really, I think, like I say, this week, I mean, you'll see soon with how we've got on this week, but I do think it's really helped a lot. And I would recommend other people do it as well.
And it's something that, I mean, you all know me by now, and you all know that if there is a lazy way of doing something, I'm probably going to do it. Not just lazy, but if there's a way of saving myself the embarrassment of doing it and falling over and wobbling and all of that, because my health is just all over the place.
But how many times I said, if you eat something or do something one day, the next day you've forgotten.
I don't remember the next day anyway.
No, so you've forgotten all about it by then. But writing everything down, if anything has happened or not happened, like I say, you can go back and check every day. Go, okay, well, I had this and I had that. Oh, maybe it was too much protein. Maybe it was too much of, and you can at least look back and go, oh, Or have an amazing week, have it all written down, and go back and repeat it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which you can do, but you couldn't. You probably wouldn't remember like a week ago what you had unless you've got it all written down in the kitchen or somewhere.
Exactly. And what I found this week, and is actually something I'm going to carry on doing the week coming as well, is what I've found useful is, so this is just a random page, as you can see. So for example, yesterday, written at the top, weigh day, because we joke about on weigh day we have our kebabs, we have our takeaways, we have we go out to the restaurant and have our 15-course meal, we have 17 ice creams. We don't. But so my breakfast yesterday was banana in pills. Not
nice,
Holston pills, just my tablets.
But that's because you need to eat a little something with
with my pills now, which helps it better. Dinner was the spaghetti bolognese, garlic bread wrap and salad.
Yeah.
If this was being handed to teacher at Slimming World, you'd have to write...
Oh, you've got to write everything down per item. So
yeah, I had baby sweet corn and half a red onion and 2 chopped plum tomatoes. Finally, blah, 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 blah. My supper last night, I had my fruit bowl, which was watermelon, strawberry, blueberry, raspberries. We had a butterscotch pudding, which was but yay big, for 2 swips. I had my soy yogurt and my options, which I count as 4. It's never normally 4, but I put a good amount of options in to give it a flavour. I had my quarter jelly, which is my Hartley's jelly, the little ones that are quarter of a swip. And then for snacks, over the course of the day yesterday, I had 2 apples.
Yep.
I've written prunes as my snacks. They were actually for medical reasons, because I don't know whether it's the stress or what it is, but I was totally backed up till the day of surgery. And then afterwards, Monday and most of yesterday, I couldn't go for a number 2 because too much information, but any kind of pressure, it felt like my eye was going to pop because there's an air bubble in it. It felt like my eye would just explode. Really, really, really weird feeling trying to do anything where I was like, even sneezing, I sneezed at one point and I was like, oh, my eye, really odd. So I had some prunes to help that, and then the Weetabix cake, which we had for half a healthy extra fibre. And I've written all that down in the bottom. 8 1/4 swips. That means I know exactly where I am, exactly that I'm doing it. And for me, I find that really useful. I like having it on paper. I know a lot of people use what's it called, the fact checker, whatever that is.
It will just
write it down. Other people use the food scanning, the thing on the app, on the Slimming World app, where you do the food search thing. A lot of people use that, where they put it in as breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever it is.
Yeah, I prefer just to write it down because it's easier to go back and...
But not only that, I've got to say, we are old, so we're old school. Pen and paper, you can't beat a pen and paper for writing things down. Or if you've got visual problems, then I guess you'd use your phone recordy things.
Talk into it. And
all that. Yeah. I don't know how that would work. I don't know whether there's that facility on the app.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I know. Hopefully, this is going to sound really selfish. Hopefully, I never need to find out, because this is as bad as my eyesight is ever going to be. But yeah, I do think that for me, writing a food diary, it's really helped. It's helped me focus. Yeah. But also, there's been a little bit at the back of my head. I said to you, didn't I, this week? There was a bit this week where I was like, do I actually want my yogurt? And I had to sit there and think, well, I want it. Do I want it because I'm hungry, though? And I was like, well, I'm not actually hungry, but I do want it. So I had it. This week, I'm actually going to start writing down and trying to work out what is more important to me, having that yogurt or getting a loss. And if I don't have my yogurt at night, it sounds so ridiculous, but if I don't have my yogurt at night, am I going to feel that that is a diet? Because at the moment, we eat, as you can see from the food diet, we eat a lot. just we eat completely on plan. We food optimize every single meal. There is always speed. If we're having if I'm having my yogurt and that, I tend to have an apple within the same sort of 5 minutes. So it's that you've got your third of your plate with speed. So I've got my third of my pudding with speed, and I've got the yogurt. That's kind of how we do it. But I'm wondering, if I was to sit and think to myself, do I really need that whole pot of soy yogurt with my Cadbury's with my options hot chocolate in it to give me that chocolate fix? Do I need it?
So I've just been having half on some days. I might.
Yeah. See, if I have half, then my brain's going, "Oh, you're restricting."
Oh,
that's a little
I don't
bit.
feel like I do.
No.
I think sometimes, like, when I do eat my yogurt, if I did have a whole pot, it's like mindless. I'm just mindlessly eating. I'm not really.
Well, you see, I
And I
really
think
enjoy mine.
But I think when I will put my large pot on the scale and I will measure out so exactly half and half and put that in some pots, put it in the fridge. That's my 2 days of yogurt.
Yeah.
But when I eat it, I don't feel any different once it's gone, when I've eaten it, than if I'd have eaten the bigger pot. So for me, like I say, I'm really happy just even when I have half a pot now.
You see, whereas for me, I really enjoy. It's like a naughty pudding at the end of my day. I really enjoy it. Once I've eaten all of that, you'll notice in there's no crisps, there's no popcorn that I've got, lentil crisps I've got, and popcorn I've got. There's no other snacking. Literally, it's an apple. If I snack now, I'll have an apple. There's nothing else. So I quite like. I enjoy yogurt. I think it's a delicious food to have. Obviously, it's soy, so I haven't got all the live bacteria and things in it. That's quite the same way. But I think, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to. Last week I'm going to write it as a combination this week of a food diary and an SAS log. I'm going to write if there's anything in it where I'm thinking, oh, am I just eating my yogurt or my fruit pudding, whatever I'm having? Am I eating it just for the sake of it? Or is it something that I've consciously stopped and thought about? That's what I'm going to do this week. And I'll actually put one of the Slimming World smiley face emoji things that they use on the SAS log. I'll put that kind of next to it and work out, how am I feeling? What, is this eating for habit, or do I actually really want? Because I've grown to really enjoy that part of my night. Do you know what I mean? So like Shell used to have a bit of chocolate or a bit of whiskey or whatever it was at the end of her night that gave her day a nice little, wrapped it up in a little bow. I quite like that with my yogurt, but I'm very aware it is an excess of however many calories a pot of soy yogurt is, plus 8 teaspoons for whatever it is, 4 strips worth of options.
Because of that, that's why some days I do have a whole pot, and other days I just have half.
Yeah.
So maybe 4 days of the week I will have half, and then the other 3 days at the moment I've been having a whole pot.
Yeah.
So I'm then, like I say, cutting out another 2 pots of yogurt or whatever. So
True, maybe. Anyway, what do you all think? Do you do a food diary? Do you do it online? Do you do it in the Slimming World way, where you write down all the speed food first and then and all of that? Do you find that really complicated? How do you find, or do you find it helps? If so, how do you find that it helps? Does it keep you on track? Does it keep you thinking? Or does it reinforce, thank you brain, the food noise? Because if you're writing it down, are you then going the whole time, oh, I've eaten this, and should I have that? And is that too much? Where are you on that spectrum? Let us know in the chat. That would be amazing.
I'm just eating because I like to eat. I'm not eating because I'm hungry.
No, you don't get hungry
I don't
anymore.
get hungry. It's very bizarre.
For you, it's
I'm just a
you
habit.
need to eat. You're fueling your body,
Yes, my routine.
But you also eat food that you enjoy.
Oh yeah.
So it isn't a case of, oh, I'm just going to eat this, like forget what it's made of, but like in Soylent Green, where you just get, this is your food block allowance and I'm just eating it, it's got no flavour. Forget that it's made out of people. Shit. Spoilers for a very, very old film. Spoilers. But so it's not like you're just eating mush and just going, I need to have these nutrients, these calories, and this to survive.
But it's got to kind of look nice and that, and then it's kind of like
It tastes
it's
nice.
a visual thing more than anything. But yeah, it's just, and if something's bitter or it's sweet or sour,
yeah.
but yeah.
Okay, right. Let us know in the chat. Anyway, let's go to the choosy. No,
But I think
the book giveaway. The giveaway.
But I always say, like I say, even with that, is that if I have half a pot and I go and sit and have it, if you're someone like that can just be happy with half and then put half back in the fridge, if not, like I say, do half a pot. If I really wanted the other bit, it's in the fridge. If I get up and go get it, that's fine. If I really want it, if not, save it for the next day.
It's true. Yeah, absolutely. Right, going back to the chat, let's have a look. Shy Violet has a vegetarian kebab. That sounds good. Shy Violet Deborah's here. Mascara down the face. You are describing one of my previous flatmates in Misspent Youth. The Dirty Donna. I know, right? Belinda Neve. Hi all. First time catching the live. Hello, Belinda. Good evening to you, my darling. There was a shop in Glasgow called Hawkins Bazaar. I've heard of it. A toy shop in a big shopping centre, Irene. Okay. Everyone's saying hello. Right, here are the numbers. So then, have a look. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. That one is 12 away. That one is 7 away. Oh, that one is 4 away.
And it will be whoever's the closest to it. So either side, but whoever's the closest.
It looks like, right, okay. Right, Rufus, do you want to tell everybody and show what the number was? Because you've got it written there.
So it is, let's see here, 69.
Which means, as far as I can see, the nearest
69.
person is Karen Dewar, 1727. Karen Dewar, 1727. You have won, courtesy of the amazing Empress. Do you want to grab the book? You have won a copy of the Ultimate Fakeaway Cookbook from That There Slimming World. So there you are, my darling. Well done to you. You have won that. And of course,
I don't even think it's even on sale yet. I don't.
No,
think
it is
quite
just
yet.
on sale.
Is it just?
Yep. How I know that is because Laura managed to pick up hers from group this week.
Oh, okay.
So she managed, because she didn't get a countdown because she was at Target. So she got hers. By the way, if you don't know who we're talking about, Laura and Kath, they are Back to Basics. Amazing OG YouTubers, a bit like Jane and a few of the others.
Do lots of cooking
Slimming
videos,
World. Oh God, they do all sorts, don't they? They do Slimming World. They do a weigh-in video each week where it goes live on a Wednesday, where they tell you how their week's gone. They do allotment vlogs. They do vlogs about what they buy and sell on eBay and Vinted, and they pick up things in charity shops and car boot sales. Amazing channel. Please go and check them out and tell them that Rufus and Lisa said hi if you haven't already. Back to Basics. Go and check them out. Brilliant. We love them.
I know, we watch them.
We catch up with them all the time.
Yeah.
I know. A bit like everybody else in my life, I need to be better at sending messages out to them, and just checking in now and then. But my ADHD brain, that is something that I think I'd rather. I was about to say lose a foot, but with the way my diabetes is going, I must not say that. I think I would rather eat celery dipped in
chocolate.
No, chilies.
Would
Celery
you?
dipped in chilies.
Wow, she really
most
means
days than reach out to people, because my ADHD brain, I struggle.
I can make your dream come true if you like.
No, thank you. No, thank you. I know we've got celery in the fridge, haven't we? Oh.
We have. I forgot all about that. I'll best eat some of that later.
No, thank you. So then, Karen Dubois, if you would like to message us on Facebook, if you're on Facebook. If not, let me know down below. We can send you the email address, which is what is it? Beyond Authentic Inquiries at gmail.com. That's available to everyone. I was glitching then because my brain was going do Beyond Authentic Inquiries at gmail.com. So I will put that in the doodah now. Hang on. Here we go. Beyond authentic
I thought you were going to say beyond authentic Rex then.
inquiries at gmail.com. Is that right? Does that say that? Beyond authentic inquiries. Yes, that's right. There we are then. So I popped it in the chat. Send us that over, my darling. Send us your address and I will get that out to you, or I'll send it to Jane and Jane will get it out to you as soon as she can. I know, right? A bit of a three-way collab going on.
Right.
That sounds wrong. A two-way collab. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's go back to the chat. Let's see what everyone was talking about when it comes down to the food diaries. So there we go, back to that. Where are we? You're well over 18, Deborah. Fantastic. You've got a book already, Susie? They're a really good book.
Yeah.
Belinda's a Target member and still writes everything down. It works better for you. You always keep your book in the kitchen as well. That's really good. The Simiworld sheets, Karen says, are rubbish. You've got a food diary
There's
from
not
Fabulous
enough space
Planning.
on them, is there?
No.
It's not.
That's you caught up. Thank you, Shao. What a kind thought. You've just done a countdown and got the book. Well done.
Oh, wow.
You always write everything down to keep you on track. You got a Slimming World compatible food diary from Princess Planning website. Some good tips here. We'll have to have a look at some of these, Rufus. Fabulous Planning and Princess Planning. Audrey, you prep your food diary on a Thursday. You draw lines in the boxes because you can't write straight. Even though you're a small writer, you manage to get everything in the wee boxes. That's really good.
I just find it easier just getting a little pad and just writing it all down in there day by day.
Lisa Temlet says, if you're good on the computer, you can take pictures and add them on your calendar. Then you'll have visual references for the whole year. That's a really good idea. Because we normally take a picture of our food, don't we? But then after I've done the video or included them here, I normally delete them. That's a really good idea. Belinda, you use your own notebook and you're still doing the 2 A's and 1 B system. You tried the new way, but it didn't work for you. We're doing... I'm not having a lot of healthy fats. Occasionally in a hummus, if I make that, I might add a bit of tahini in.
And I've not tried to...
You've not used any of it,
no,
have you? No,
I haven't. No, not.
Also, we're not having multiple fibres. Yesterday, in fact, I think I had... I actually did have 2 fibre choices yesterday because I had prunes, which is 1 fibre choice. And then the second one was half a fibre choice for the wrap and half a fibre choice for the Weetabix cake. But it was delicious. I didn't mind that. So we'll see this week. But I think the prunes, a lot of people find if they have 2 fibre choices, they get a bit backed up.
Yeah.
Whereas for me, the prunes
I think you
did
can have too. You can have too much, so I think so.
You keep your food diary handy, as by the end of the week you can never remember what I've eaten. So if the weight's doing something wonky, unless it's written down, you can't see if there's a pattern. Absolutely.
That's it.
My God, you're all so good.
I know.
You do a food diary and use the Slimming World app. Well done. You like a paper copy, but when out, the planner on app is handy. There again, I love buying notebooks. Oh my gosh, so do I. And have a thing for beautiful pens. I like currently my pen obsession is all about these. It's just a biro, but it's made out of bamboo instead of plastic. So it's got a lot less like damaging to the environment bits. And the ink thing inside use like standard replaceable parts. I think it's wonderful. You totally understand the backed up situation, Lisa. My medication sometimes backs me up and bloats me, so I take gummies. For that reason, it seems to work for you. What gummies do you take, Belinda? I use
gummies.
Yeah, we do have, what is it? We've got in the medicine cabinet, lactulose.
Lactulose.
I get that prescribed because it's a thing. But I also do have prunes. And can I just say, Imperial Majesty Jane, you have got us spending more money at M&S Food than I think we've done ever. Every week now we go in and we get our lovely apples, and then this week I was like, oh, there's prunes in here.
They've still not got the Kisabella ones in. So,
no, but I nip in.
Keep looking.
I got some prunes this week. I was like, oh, I'll just get £3.60 for a packet. I thought, well, that's a bit steep. And then I saw that the organic ones were the same price as the non-organic, and you got an extra 50 grams. So I was like, don't mind if I do. I think I had 7 because I wasn't sure if it was a 6 or an 8, and I was going to check and I couldn't be bothered, so I didn't. Anyway, that's on me. You check.
Yeah.
So I had 7 prunes yesterday. They were delicious. Ripe, plump, lovely,
What
sweet,
did you say
full
that
of
this
flavour. Lovely, lovely,
That
lovely.
they put moisture back in them.
Yeah, partially rehydrated. Absolutely amazing. Really, really lovely.
But compared to the little ones,
It doesn't compare. The little ones are okay.
they're all right as a.
They're all right
I've got
as a
some- I've got some
medical.
in, yeah.
As for
Medical emergencies.
medical reasons, the little ones, the other ones, the M&S ones, that's now going to go on my weekly. We're in M&S. We're because where we get weighed at Boots
Try something new.
is next door
that's
to
it.
M&S. So now we go in and I get my 8 apples for £4
It's more like
and my prunes.
quality over quantity. So
And we picked up a lovely Italian salad, didn't
yeah,
we?
but it's also like trying new foods. So if it's in a shop that you don't normally do your food shopping in, and just instead of buying takeaways and other things, try something new. You'll be
Except-
surprised.
The white strawberries in M&S, don't expect them to taste like anything because they don't.
What did they
They're
say they were supposed to taste like?
It's supposed to taste the pineapple.
Pineapple. And
They barely tasted of strawberry.
Yeah. Oh,
It tasted like you left a strawberry out in the sun and it had all faded.
yeah.
But they were really
was-
juicy.
But it was
just not-
also
no flavour.
it was like as if it had been force grown. So they
Yes.
didn't really they
Out
weren't-
of
they weren't
season.
they weren't very sweet.
Yes.
Or anything like that. So
Shen London, you write everything down. You've got a food journal. If I don't write everything down, I would forget what I've had. Well done. You printed the Slimming World diary to A5 size and edit the smiley faces out. Wow. Everyone's does
Yeah.
this so well. Dormouse, Audrey's late mum, loved notebooks and pens too. When I was going through her things, I found loads. I'm still using some of the pens 5 years later. Do you know what? I was once given a Mont Blanc pen. I kept it, then I moved house and it disappeared. I was so gutted that it disappeared. Mont Blanc is a very, very, very ridiculously expensive pen brand. You use a different colour pen for every day. That's a nice idea. You're like that with bedtime hot milk. Many nights I do not want it, but it's part of your bedtime routine. As you have black coffee, a way of getting calcium in each day without giving into cheese, diving into cheese. That's a really good idea. It would be interesting comparison to record a day's meal, then look back at your vlogs to what you were having way back at the start. We could.
I think the thing is that when we came back on plan after I'd done the first 4 weeks,
Yeah,
I just stopped doing it.
absolutely.
I think, like I say, I'm glad that we started doing it again.
Lisa, a lady in our group adds a small amount of water to her options chocolate and makes a paste before adding it to her yogurt. She said it's a lot more chocolatey and she's happy with just half a pot. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I might have to try that. Jane Thompson, you write your own out and use a size B5 notebook. The Slimming World ones are too small. I find that.
But you could also do that and put a tiny bit of your peanut butter in it.
The peanut butter powder.
Or peanut butter powder, or...
I'm not putting peanut butter in my yogurt.
No? Is that not nice with
No,
chocolate?
no, thank you. I like my chocolatey one. Oh, what I'm loving at the moment, because I've got all the Slimming World books down here for the giveaway that we still need to sort out. Once this is sorted, so I'm not in constant pain, then we will do the giveaway, sort that out, the giveaway with everything. What I have found I really like, it's not even options. Do you know what I'm currently using? Aldi salted caramel, low fat, low calorie hot chocolate. It's 40 calories for 2 spoons, the same. It's delicious. It's so nice. That salted caramel chocolatey hit in my yogurt. Oh my God, it's amazing.
Another load of
Yes,
it.
because I'm on my last one. I'm on my last jar. You've added a drop of sugar-free squash to your yogurt before now. I tried that for the first time, actually, about 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago, something like that. Probably with my ADHD brain, it might be 6 months ago. But it was okay. I wasn't a huge fan. I think it depends on what squash you're using. I had one of the super concentrate mixed berries, is it?
What about if you put your
Or summer
Ribena
fruit?
in it?
It was
Would be
okay.
nice with Ribena?
I don't know.
It's like the winter spice one. Like,
Yeah, not sure at all. Do everyone congratulating Karen on her doodah on the book. You used to write it down when you handed the food diary in at group. Yep, Absolutely. You got the book when you got a countdown, Shy Violet. Absolutely.
Celery.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Grumpy got you a pen made from recycled whiskey barrel for Christmas. It's a lovely pen, writes beautifully. Well, I used to have a thing, didn't I? Every time when we were running the support groups, we used to go to a lot of events. And yeah, there'd be so many of them that would have free pens.
All over the place, wouldn't they? Pens.
I would just have a collection of several hundred. I mean, like literally, you've got a pencil pen thing here, which is probably from one of those places.
Where
jars full of them everywhere around the flat, and then they would all die slowly and run out of ink and dry up and all of that. So yeah, you use a probio gummies from Holland and Barrett. Okay, I'll have to have a look. The white strawberries taste like they've had the life sucked out of them. They do.
Yeah, I don't know why.
They do. They taste like the aftermath of a Dracula visit. Still having and using your mum's pen, absolutely. You got a printed sheet of your consultation, a memory planner for the week, so you'll get that. You'll give it a photocopy. That's a good idea.
Yeah,
that's a really good idea. We don't do menu planner for the week in advance, do we? Because
no, we just do it day by day.
We just can't.
Day by day.
We know roughly what we've got in the freezer. If we batch cook, obviously then we'll probably do a bit of batch cooking this weekend because you're away.
Yeah.
So we'll get a few things sorted, and then do we do this? Do we do that? Tonight is our, what did we have last night? Bolognese last night. Yeah. So tonight, into the rest of the bolognese, we're adding some kidney beans and some lentils and some smoked paprika, some chili powder, maybe have a little bit of chili flakes, and we're going to add some cumin, and we'll mix that, and we'll have that tonight with some brown rice. Delicious. Delicious. So then, let's go back to... shall we go back to Tuesday, or shall we give people a chance and go to weigh-in? What do we think? I'll tell you what, let's go to weigh-in. So then, everybody, it is time, that time of the week. It is our favourite bit of the week, every single week, where we get to share what we've all done together. So if you would like to, please get those shoes and socks off. No, maybe not your socks. Get those shoes off. Take off that big chunky necklace, because that always weighs heavy, doesn't it? Take everything out of your pockets. For those of you that are willing, get down to your bra and knickers. For Rufus, take your jeans off because you've got your shorts underneath normally. Yeah. It's time to get on those scales. If you would like to share your weigh-in results this week with us, please feel free in the chat. Let us know as well how you are feeling about the results. So if you've had a gain, but you were expecting £20 on and you gained £1, let us know if that was a win for you. Likewise, you might have lost £3, but you were pushing for 7. Let us know.
Or you might have lost weight and been poorly.
Yeah, exactly. And then got Slimmer of the Week award for being violently ill all week. Right? Let us know your results. Let us know how you feel about it, and we'll be getting on the scales right about now. So then, Rufus, you weighed in before I did this week, didn't you? Right, I've got my results. So if you don't know, we are weighing in at the Boots, the chemist. We've got a big new all the singing, all dancing Boots near us, and they've got the stand on the scales, and it does your height, your weight, your BMI, your body fat, your water.
Everything.
I know, right? Honestly, it's linked to Skynet, so be careful what you say around it, because it will try and take over the world. This one, I think, it's that sort of big a thing, isn't it? So, do you remember? I'm about to say, do you remember what you were last week? You don't have to remember because you got it written down on your little printout, don't you? So then,
I did.
When you weighed in last week, Rufus, what did you weigh in as? Because if I remember rightly, didn't you have a gain last week?
I did. I put £1 on last week. So
an unexpected gain, wasn't it?
15 stone. Let's see. 15 stone, £4.
Yeah, 15 stone and 4. Okay. And that was with £1 up.
Yeah.
Even though you were completely on plan, 100%, blah, 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 blah. Always.
Because I went back and checked all the things that I'd been eating, I think I ate too much, because that was the week I popped down over the weekend to obviously see family.
Oh, yeah, it was.
And I'd done some of the...
hummus.
Is it chickpea curry and hurry and
Yeah.
oh,
Curry in a hurry you
yeah, that
had.
one.
Plus you had hummus to take
and some
down.
hummus. I said I think it was just a lot of protein. And then this week, I don't know if you want to hold it up closer. And this week I got weighed at their boots.
So what were you last week?
I was 15 stone 4 pound last week.
And
If you can
this
see
week-
is it?
There you go. You can just about see. Rufus weighed in at 15 stone.
Exactly.
Dead on.
I know.
So Rufus lost
4 pounds.
4 pounds. That is absolutely amazingly, awesomely amazing. Absolutely bonkers, Rufus, that you managed that
And
this
what
week.
I did different this week, I wrote everything down.
You did. 4 pounds.
And-
Well done to you. But what does that mean you've lost in total? Because I've got a feeling you've hit another milestone.
So I didn't write down in here or something. I was in total. Oh, and I was there because I put a pound on there, so that's minus £3. Lost a pound, so that would have been £5 difference from here.
Hang on. So week 71, your total loss was £133 and 133 and a half
That's
pounds
my
since
Slimming
then.
World, yeah. That was in total there. So here's 133.
But you didn't write what you weighed there.
No, but that's how much I'd lost up on to week 71. Then I'd lost a pound, then I gained the pound, and then I've lost 4. So that's
So 4 off that, because you went
4 off of this.
Yeah, because you lost one and gained one, so that wipes that one out. £137
and a half.
Computer.
£137.5.
What is £137.5 in stone?
137.5 pounds is about 9 stone 11 pounds.
Yeah, so that takes you to 9 stone 11. So you were back on the 9.5 stone award.
137.5.
9.5 stone, Rufus. 9.5 stone, Rufus.
Yeah.
That is friggin' bonkers.
9 stone 11 pounds.
9 stone 11 you're at now, which means 3 more pounds.
Yeah.
And you are 3 more pounds and you're at 10 stone. Rufus, that's amazing.
Put it there now.
And this isn't your total weight loss, is it?
No.
This is just since there we are, look. That is just since coming back to plan in October 2024.
Yeah.
18 months, 9 stone 11 pounds.
Like I say,
Freaking hell.
I'm not far away from losing half my total weight altogether. So I'm about just under a stone away from losing half my body weight. I think so.
I can't remember.
Because
9
I
stone
was
11.
29.5 stone to start
At
with.
one point,
At
yeah.
one point, yeah.
And now you've lost in total 14 stone 3, so 14 stone 7 you're at now in total. So add that to there, 14 stone 7 you are currently at on week 74. My God, Rufus. 14.5 stone.
Yeah.
And you started at 29 stone. What were you, 29?
14 stone
7. But what were you at your biggest, 29 stone?
29.5 stone.
So you are 3.5 stones away from losing half of your body weight, hitting club 50.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying in
Jesus.
total, like I say,
In total, from your biggest.
then I'm about half.
You're 3.5 pounds away from club 50.
Yeah. Yeah.
My God, Rufus. So 14 stones, 7 pounds you have lost since you were at your biggest weight.
Yeah. Bonkers.
That is truly, truly, truly awe-inspiringly amazing.
Yeah.
You must, I was about to say, you must feel so much better, but you don't, do you? It's just a thing
it's
that
just,
happens.
I'm just being consistent with what I'm doing, and that's what's working.
I haven't even got a 14 on the front. I am working on the new doodads, by the way.
But yeah, I'm just being consistent and just sticking with it, and that's it. Just stick with it, it will work. Just do the plan. The plan will work.
It will do. It will do. So then, before we go to my weigh-in, as is tradition, we will go to everybody in that there chat. Hang on. 5.5. I just had to write that on there. So then, let's have a look in the chat. So, oh, hang on. Go back up. Thank you. The chat jumps. That's amazing, Rufus. Well done, well done, well done. Let's get that off the screen, the awards. There we go. So then, no weigh-in for you, Karen. Your hubby was too ill for you to leave him. I'm so sorry about that, my darling. All the hugs in the world. All the hugs in the world. Shy Violet, you lost 1.5 pounds. Amazing. Well done to you. Belinda Lee, you maintained on Saturday, so well within your target range. You get the clap as well, my darling. So we'll press that one. That means you get the clap. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Hang on.
People can hear it.
Hang on. They should be able to because I've got it on screen there. Look, hurrah. Okay. That means you get the clap. Yay. Lisa Temlet, you have a magnetic board on your freezer. You write down what goes in and wipe off what is used. It helps when you go shopping. Yeah. That's an amazing idea. We would love to be that organised. As expected, after last week's £4 loss, this week you gained 1.5. You're a tad fed up, Dormouse, but you know to roll with it. But that does mean, though, doesn't that mean that you've got a 2.5 loss overall in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Which is more than you normally aim for. Take that, my darling. That's amazing. Take that. Well done, Dormouse. Again, I know you've just got to roll with it and stick to plan. And you, like me, no matter what happens on those scales, you just stick with it, don't you, my darling? So well done to you. That is awesome. Audrey, you had a maintain last Friday. You were okay with that. I know you had a wibble. Yeah. So well done on your maintain. That, again, you get the clap, my darling. That is awesome. You've got to keep giving people the clap. I know. Susie Brown, you're pleased with a £1.5 loss. Again, well done to you. That is also awesome.
Very good.
Awesome. Yes, that is great. Yeah, look, Dormouse used to do that on the freezers, but Grumpy goes rogue and adds things in, takes things out, and never adjusts. Oh. That would be me going, I'll add it in a minute.
That sounds about right.
Oh my God, Anne-Marie Pollitt, you get the big clap and the wow. You lost £3.5 on Saturday and got your Club 10 award. Well done to you. That is brilliant. Excuse me. Everyone's saying well done to Rufus, obviously. Debbie's World. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. You lost £3.5 this week, Debbie. Your total loss now is 4 stone, 12.5 pounds. That is freaking awesome. Well done to you, my darling. You are right around the corner from that 5 stone award now, aren't you? Is that 1.5? It is 1.5 from your 5 stone award. Debbie, that's brilliant. Debbie's, by the way, go and check out Debbie's World, or Debster's World as she is there. Debbie's World, Debbie is another one of the OG YouTubers we've been following for years. I mean, she's not that old like us. We're very young. All of us OGs are very young, actually. We've all been doing it since we were fetuses, pretty much, aren't we? Because we're that young, you see. We're very young. I know.
I did Weight Watchers once, but it didn't work out well.
No, I did Weight Watchers. I waited and nothing bloody happened.
Yeah.
I know, right? I watched it and nothing moved.
Yeah.
I know, right?
That's
I watched the scales and no weight shifted.
They tried to copy Slimming World and then you just didn't get it, but now they really are trying to copy what they do.
I don't know. I know they're linked in with the jabs and things.
But yeah, they just sell all their meals, don't they? Loads of tiny, minute little meals. And then you've still got to add vegetables and things to them anyway.
But well done, everybody, for what you've done so far on those scales. Lisa Temlet, you maintained this week. Went to the hospital today for a biopsy. So hopefully when I get the results, you might have a better idea of what's going on with your body at the moment. My darling, fingers crossed for you. You're going to get the clap because having a maintain under stress is a win. That's a massive win. A lot of people, when we get stressed, we fall off plan. We've done that in the past.
Many times.
Many many times over, and we've already discussed how our week's gone this week. Very
I think
stressful
that's
week.
a big thing is just to, you know, try your best to not fall off plan, and it can be difficult, but I think just consistency and just sticking with it as best you can. Like I say,
It's hard, isn't it?
It is.
It's
not
really
easy.
hard. It's about consistency, I think, is the key word. I know
Yeah.
Jane was talking about that in her
Yeah.
video from Saturday. But I think it's also for those of us that are lifers, we don't buy it. If I want to go on a stress eating rampage, good word instead of the B word, a rampage.
Yeah.
If I want to go on a food rampage, then what am I going to do? I'm going to eat some crab sticks and some apples.
Because we don't have any bad food.
Well, it's all on
indoors.
plan.
Yeah, we don't have anything bad.
Oh.
Usually...
The worst thing I could possibly do would be to get my options hot chocolate and a spoon and start trying to eat it like that. That's never going to
Dry out of
happen.
the pot.
I know,
Yes.
right?
Oh, that'd
Never
be
going to
lovely.
happen. The only thing we've got in that, I'm going to have some mayonnaise. The mayonnaise is lighter than light. Literally everything we've got in our household now is completely on plan, unless it's for the dogs. And these days, I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot barge pole. It used to be I'd go, I'll get my custard cream. I'll go and get the dog's custard cream or whatever, and I go and binge that as well. I said the B word, didn't mean that. But these days, we only have on-plan food. And I just, it's not something I'm going to do these days. So because we are lifers, this week, with everything that's gone on, I have stuck to. In fact, I can tell you, because of the food diary,
knowing yourself well enough to know
that
what triggers and things that that affect you, and to just try and not have any of that indoors.
No. One day I had a total of 9 swipses. One day I had 6 1/4, 7 1/4, 8 swips, 8 3/4 swips, 6 1/4, 8 1/4. I'm quite happy within my 5 to 10 range. That was my goal, to keep my swips in there. Very happy to do that. And very happy that I use my swips in my food if that's what I want. But because we only buy on-plan food, because we now, a third of our plate is speed, if not more, because that's just how we live. When you get all these stressful times, we just... I overspend on Lego now, or I will watch something. I will, considering we watched Wicked for good last night, I will sit and listen to the Wicked soundtrack, which I really do like, from the musical. I now have to get the other one from the show, from the film, because Cynthia Erivo, oh my God, she is so amazing with some of the songs in the second film. Amazing.
There might be, we don't know yet, but there might be a third coming.
There'll be a continuation of the season, of the series of films, but it won't be about Glinda and Elphaba. But you can see in the background, look, they moved. Glinda and Alpha, the little Lego figures, the only mention of Lego, are now up there because I had to put them front and centre because we watched the film yesterday. But anyway, you did absolutely amazing. You really, really did, Rufus. You're doing so well. Let's have a look. How is everyone else doing? Yes, I hope you get the answers that you need, Lisa. I really, really do. But a maintain is a win. To be honest, anything less than a £6 gain is a win. Do you know what I mean? When life is throwing you lemons. But yeah, well done. Shen London, you lost £1 this week and you're happy to lose £1 a week, so well done to you, my darling. That is you bang on your own little goal, isn't it? That's wonderful. Karen, you lost 1.5 this week. Happy with that, as you managed to stay on plan, so you get the clap as well when the results came back. And you've got to have 4 rounds of chemo. Oh my God. And 15 rounds of radiotherapy. You didn't reach for the chocolate, my darling. Listen, you are doing the very best that you can for your body right now, right? That is going to be a hellish journey that you've got ahead for you, but sticking with food optimizing or sticking to whatever plan it is that you're following, doing that as much as you can is giving your body as much of a fighting chance. I know it's really tempting when life is sucking to reach for the chocolate and those instant kind of gratifications in our brain where we get all of the dopamine rush. It's so easy to look for that, but we all know there's a reason that is called junk food, because it's junk for our body. And all that will do is make your body struggle even more going through this. The best thing you can do for yourself is what you are doing right now, my darling. Listen, I think all of us are sending everything your way. Thoughts, prayers, wishes, hugs, whatever you want to call it. We're all sending good omens, good wishes, goodwill your way. And to everybody in the chat who's having those health concerns, or whatever your health concern is, listen, life can be really arsey sometimes, and we certainly know that, don't we, from our own experiences. Do what you need to do to get through, right? If that means a chocolate bar, eat a bloody chocolate bar. Just don't eat the very, very big giant one. Try and maintain your focus if you can, because what you've been doing for everybody who is going through a weight loss journey and then has health concerns, life concerns, big emotional trauma on the top of it, doing the best you can right now is enough. Getting through the day is enough. You can worry about the long-term food planning later down the line if you have to. If you need to get a kebab or get a pizza delivered that isn't on plan, but that is all you can do because you haven't got the spoons, the energy, the whatever to stand and even bung a Slimming World ready meal in the microwave and take it out and stick it on a plate. If that is too much for you, get through what you're getting through. But the minute you've got a spare spoon, the minute you're able to get back on that plan, rein it back in, because that is going to be the best thing you can do for your body. If you're able to batch cook, if you're lucky enough to have an amazing person, I mean, you're never going to have a Rufus in your life because I'm not giving him up, but if you're ever lucky enough to have somebody like a Rufus, a supportive partner, a best friend, someone in your life that is able to help, lean on them. It's something I'm really uncomfortable doing, isn't it? I'm trying really hard this last few days. I'm trying not to get up and do everything and let you carry on with what you're doing, and not go, let me help, let me do this, let me do that. Because at the moment, if I try and stand up too quickly, my eye feels like it's going to pop. So that's not a good
Either
thing.
that or you're going to fall over.
Yeah, or I'm going to fall over, or both at the same time. But if you need whatever you need to get through the days when life is throwing absolute crap your way, then get through it. Honestly, the weight loss journey can come later. If you're able to stick to your plan, that is going to give your body the best that you can do. But this is not where anyone should judge you for getting through, whether you're going through chemo, whether you're waiting for results, whether you're going through whatever. If life is giving you a really shit time right now, do your best. But if your best is all you can do to get through that day, and that involves a takeaway, then you do you. No one should judge you for that. The only thing I will say, as I say, is that if you are able to stick to those plans, or to put as much damage limitation in place as you can around that, then please do, because you will thank yourself when you're out the other side that you didn't gain 5 stone because you were poorly. Do you know what I mean? We've done that in the past, haven't we?
Yeah.
And
one day leads into another and another and another, and then before you realise it, it's like a year later. So.
Yeah. And I always used to say, when I was running the support group, I used to say to people, look, a duvet day is okay, right? Having a duvet day where you just can't face going to work, so you're under the duvet watching a film, eating crap food, that's okay for the day. At a push, it's okay for a weekend. If life has come down on you like a ton of shit from a great big high mountaintop, it's okay for a week. But a duvet fortnight is pushing it, and a duvet month, that's just a lifestyle. That's where you need to dig yourself out.
Yeah.
But if you need that duvet day or takeaway day or whatever it is in your case, if you need that day of just shutting the world away and getting through the next few hours to get to the next morning, that's what you need, then that's absolutely fine. No one should judge you for that. And if you feel guilty for that, tell that little voice in your brain to F off, because again, there's no reason to have guilt for that. There's plenty of time once you're out the other side to reset, get back on it in terms of food noise and food support and all the rest of it, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah. But remember, duvet day's okay. Duvet month, no. Takeaway for a day is fine. Takeaway all weekend, that becomes a habit. Takeaway for a week, you're back on those old ways of eating. Be very mindful. I'm getting off my soapbox now. I know, right? Audrey, amazing, Rufus. The docs want you to lose 10 stone from your heaviest. But Audrey, you can't be that far away from that now. You've had such a successful journey that for you, my darling, I don't think from your heaviest to now, I don't think 10 stone is all that much for you to keep going. Your journey is, you're well down that road now. And if you're not as far down there as I think you are, it's because I think you're doing bloody amazing doing what you're doing. So well done to you. You'll get there. Literally, when you started, you never thought that you'd get to 50%, did you? Like, no, back in October, you never thought you'd get to this close to your target in 18 months. We were thinking this was like a 3-year journey at least.
No, I've got 2 stone maybe. Did I say 13 and a half or 13? I don't know. But I'll just keep going.
I think it was 13 and a half, but you wanted to get to 13 secretly. But yeah, I think like you will hit target relatively soon.
A
lot sooner than you thought.
The target I'd set at Slimming World was 15 stone. It came up on my on the app. When I got to this week, I'd put it into the app and it says, "You've reached your target."
Oh my good lord!
Because I'd set it at like a, you know.
Yeah,
50,
you're into him.
Yeah.
Lisa E6B7S, you lost £9 this week, and you've lost 7 stone 3 altogether. Oh my goodness! How are you feeling with £9 in a week off? That is absolutely bonkers. I hope you're okay, my darling. I really do. Your twins in. Kimberly down south just popped in to say hello. Been all over creation. Had to pop over to Birmingham, Alabama, not Birmingham, UK. Then Dad's got shingles. Oh my gosh. About to drive the bus. Love and hugs. I hope you're okay, my darling. I really do hope you're okay. One second. Okay, let's have a look. Oh no, I've lost everything. Hang on, the chat is jumping. There we go. Safe driving, Kimberly, says Audrey. Belinda is sending hugs to Karen Duas. You say sending hugs. You remember back in 2021, you had 12 rounds of chemo and 5 days of radiotherapy. This month, you're 5 years cancer-free. Be kind to yourself and take things one day. Absolutely. My darling, congratulations for you being 5 years cancer-free. That is amazing. Well done to you, my love. Well done to you. That is awesome. Yeah, well done. Let's have a look. Anybody else weighed in? You're almost halfway at this point. That's it. You're doing amazing, Audrey. That's amazing. You'll get there. I bet you wouldn't have thought, even at the beginning of the year, you'd be where you are, or even at like 6 months ago, you'd be where you are. You're doing amazing, Audrey. Well done to you. Halfway at this point. Amazing. You'll get there. Again, you might be on the fast track like him. You might be on the scenic route like me. You'll get there. You just keep plodding on. Yeah. One day at a time. One meal at a time if you need it. One snack at a time if you need it. Just keep plodding. You will get there. Because as long as you keep moving forward, you're not going back. What are we not doing? We're not going back. We're not going back.
We're not going backwards. We're
not going backwards.
No.
So then, I weighed in after Rufus, and you've seen what I've eaten. Now, I will caveat this. So, you know, think whatever you want to think about what might have happened on the scales for me. But as I say, when we got on the scales on Tuesday, I hadn't pooed in 3 days. I hadn't had a wee that morning. I think I'd had a little wee, but I had 2 coffees because we got weighed in a bit later. And it's the day after the surgery. So everything's a little bit off. But I did still get on the scales. So last week, where's my Slimming World book now? What have I done with it? There it is. But last week I did weigh in at see, this is a big change for me. This is a non-scale victory for me. Happily talking about what I weigh because I never would before. Anyway, last week I weighed in with a maintain at 16 stone 12, which was, again, I'd lost my 7 stone award. I got to 7 stone and half a pound. I then lost it the week after, maintained last week. This week, I came in. Hang on, how does that work? Yeah, this week I came in with a pound off at 16 stone 11. So I'm back at 7 stone and half a pounds lost. I have got my 7 stone award back. I am extremely happy with that. Probably, if I did what you did the other week, if I went and got weighed today, I probably would have lost another pound and a half at least, because thanks to the prunes.
Yeah.
No, the prunes.
Oh,
thanks to the prunes, they did work their wonder overnight. So thankfully, everything's going a bit more regular. Now, I think...
I mean, that the part where I was in the lounge and then I heard someone shout, hooray, or something.
Yeah, I shouted, yay! Because I've had emotion. So, I think that I am...
Yeah.
Where did I write a target down in this one? My interim target. I might have done.
Yeah. So I don't know how you go about setting your target again, but
well, you just say what you want your target to be. I think. Where is it? There we go.
So I said I think from their end though, I hadn't set my target on the app. I'd set it when I was in group. So I don't know how that works afterwards.
Yeah, I think I wrote this down wrong, because I think my target was 15 stone 7. And I've written it in here at 15 stone 6. Because when I added it up in my head, that means I am 1 stone and 4 pounds away. Is that right? Yes. 1 stone and 4 pounds away. I am 18 pounds. Oh, yes, I must be, because look, I've got 18 there when I weighed the same as I do now. So I am 18 pounds away from my, I'm going to call it my interim target, but from the target I initially said when I came to back to Slimming World in October. And I thought this would take me 3 years. And it's literally, we're just at the, what did you say? It was week 74.
Week 74,
so that is not even 18 months yet, because what would 18 months be? Week 78.
Next week is week 75.
So we're a month shy of a year and a half. I thought this would be 3 years. And yeah, I'm amazed. 7 stone, and I'm feeling better for it. Except I'm not, if that makes sense. I'm still poorly. Still, I thought my health would be in a better place than it is now, losing 7 stone. But other things come in. I've got to go for another cystoscopy cancer check at the end of the month, and see what's happening with the bladder cancer. So we'll take that, play that by ear. But hopefully, I'll have in 2 weeks' time or 10 days' time, I'll have the check-up on my eye. Then I think the week after that, I go for the bladder check, and then.
Oh yeah, because that was due, isn't it, soon?
Yeah, that's in at the end of the month now.
Yeah.
So you know, life's, doesn't it? Life is lifing for all of us. And all I can say is, at the end of the day, you've just got to keep going. Just got to keep going, 1 foot in front of the other, whatever it needs to be. One move forward. As long as you're moving forward, we're not going back. And I think that is, for some of us, that's the best we can do right now. But yes, there you go. 7 stone and 5 pounds for me. 18 pounds to target. What? I can barely cope with where my body is now. What am I going to be like when I get to target? Well, what's it going to feel like? I had to get you to take a picture.
I guess
today.
it would just feel like
now, just a bit thinner.
Yeah.
Because we went to the range yesterday, didn't we? After we weighed in, because we're looking at getting a full length mirror. I
think for just
for clothes.
Yeah.
To see what I look like, to see if everything fits all right. But it's one of those weird things where I'm like,
still not used to being slimmer.
Is that me? excuse me, it's very odd.
It's weird, isn't it?
It doesn't look like me in the mirror, if that makes sense.
If you've spent a lot of your life so far being bigger,
Being a round person, and then suddenly you're an oblong person.
yeah, you're like,
We're literally a different shape.
it's a bit like you kind of double take when you look in the mirror and you're like,
Yeah.
is that me?
Yeah, literally, I used to be a circle, and now I'm an oval. It's very odd, very very
You
strange
was a
situation
circle.
to be in.
Was you? When have you been like that?
Well, you know
You're
what I
supposed
mean.
to be able to roll you down the road.
Yes, you could have done. If I'd laid down, you would just give me a nudge, and I'd have rolled down the little roly-poly tub. Like
It's a
that.
good job we don't live near a hill, isn't it?
I know, right? Well, no, we do sort of, but the only thing is, I'll end up in the beck.
Probably,
Yeah,
yeah, probably.
no, thank you.
In the little stream down across the road.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. All your pre and post surgery, and you've still lost. Well done. I know we're all just going on. You shall purchase some prunes.
Yes.
Honestly, surprisingly, and I never thought in a million years I would say this, Marks and Spencer's organic prunes,
You said they're pretty nice.
really nice. I know. Don't tell anybody.
Quality over quantity, and sometimes you should, you could go get some whatever apples in your local shop or whatever, but I'll say you'd get different varieties in different shops. So.
The lovely Bloss,
Yeah.
which is
They're actually not bad, are they?
Dutch for blush.
I said
Blush,
they got-
of course.
But then we bought those other ones, those Belgian ones in Lidl, but they weren't that
No,
nice.
they weren't that nice.
They weren't very special.
No, I know, right? I am a traitor to my working class punk roots that I now go into M&S and go, oh,
I know, right?
I love your apples and your prunes. But yes, they do really work. You keep getting lost on the Scottish mountains as you go up and down hills and sit a few points with loss, gains and maintains. Yeah, absolutely. Your weight loss journey is you lost the map and the sat nav lost its signal, but you just keep going.
Yeah.
As long as you keep going, that's the thing. That is the thing.
Consistency.
Oh, I was going to talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
There are 2 new Slimming World
There
desserts
are.
coming out. The
Crumbles.
Yeah.
Mm.
How
Yeah.
is that not swipped? When we have to swip cooked fruit,
And oats and stuff like that.
how is it healthy extra fibre choice for your oats? How are we able to suddenly cook apples and rhubarb obviously, but how are we able to cook the fruit in a crumble? You can't. You've got to swip it.
You have to swip it, yeah. So
how is this? I don't understand. If somebody's been to group where they've talked about it,
but it's all
how
right
is this a
because
thing?
it's Slimming World. They can do whatever they want with it.
Well, now, how is it a thing? Honestly, if somebody's been to an actual group, because obviously we're online members now, how has it been talked about to you? Because I don't understand. How is that even a thing? How are they able to do it? Because you mash a banana and
What
you've
do
got
you
to swip
normally
it.
do? Mm-hmm.
6, 7, but how is it how genuinely I don't understand how it isn't swipped and how it can be a free food with a healthy extra fibre element for your oats. I don't understand that. Lisa Template says, well done to both of you and everyone else. No one ever promised life would be easy. All we can do is play the cards we are dealt with and do our best to win. Exactly. Not lose our shirt
But it's
is a success.
knowing yourself well enough to not put things that you don't want to consume in front of you all the time. So if you know yourself well enough and what trips you up, then you can make those changes and that will help you.
Audrey says you've got mirrored wardrobe doors, so you never see much difference yet. But
But we did
Have
look
a-
at some full length
yeah.
ones, didn't we? Some of
go
them are
along
really
to
good.
a
Range, yeah,
mirror
really
shop
good.
or somewhere like the Range where they've got a whole load. Go and stand in a
They're
proper
also
floor length mirror.
but they're
that's
also
there.
different as well. The
Yeah, it
mirrors,
can be. Yeah. Apple, blackberry, and cinnamon one. I love apple and blackberry. How is it swip free if you're cooking the apple? I don't understand. I don't get it. Oh, thank you, Shen.
If you can have 500 grams of cooked rhubarb as a healthy extra.
But then you've got, oh yeah, there's one with rhubarb in as well. So you've got
is
the
that
rhubarb.
if that's rhubarb, that would be your healthy extra.
So is this two healthy extras in a crumble?
I don't know, because like say 500 grams of cooked rhubarb is one healthy fibre.
Absolutely. I don't understand. I don't know how that would work.
It's got to be like the cottage cheese, like the cauliflower cheese and all of those ones where you're using some of your healthy extras. It's got to have on the packaging using whatever of your healthy extras or whatever. Then, so it's got to be, isn't it? It can't not be.
Oh, some cooked fruits are a fibre option.
Yeah. Like I said, the rhubarb is a fibre choice.
Oh, hang on.
The rhubarb, 500 grams of cooked rhubarb is your
Thank you,
fibre
Susie.
choice.
Thank you, Susie. That's what this will be.
Yeah.
They will be tiny bloody portions because they will be using half your healthy extra fibre oats and half your extra fibre as a... So it'll be one healthy extra fibre split in half. That's why it says it on page 31.
But also one of the crumbles is probably like two people's portions.
I bet it's not.
Enough for two.
Oh yeah, maybe actually. Maybe.
Because
oh yeah, maybe. A
lot of things that are like high swipped or...
You clever buggers.
A lot of things that are high swipped tend to be not big portions. So, or like I say, or whether it's your healthy extras, they won't be large portions. You know what to expect.
Do you all remember page 31 gate? Can you mix across healthy extras across ranges? Do you remember when we had this?
People were getting confused.
Yeah. Oh, I can have half a healthy fats, half a fibre,
half of something else,
and count it as one. No.
It's like you could have 1.5 of like something and then half of another. No,
you've got to be within the same category.
Yeah.
This is what they've done. This is why that's in the book.
Mix it up.
Because you'll have half a healthy extra fibre choice for your apple, and half a healthy extra fibre choice for your oats
and stuff, yeah.
And then the whole thing will be for two people. Or there'll be tiny portions.
Yeah.
It does look, the picture that Luke put on the Losers Club page on Facebook, thank you for putting that on, Luke, by the way, if you're watching. Hope you're doing okay. The picture that Luke put on, it did look like a tiny little portion, like a tiny little one. So it's either, my guess is, allegedly, my conspiracy theory, only my opinion, please don't take this as fact. I think that's got all the disclaimers in. It will either be, in my opinion, that it's a tiny portion, so it's like 2 spoonfuls of apple, blackberry and cinnamon, and a spoon of oats on top that you put with a Muller Light or something. I said it will be for 2 people.
If it was something that was swipped, is it a baking apple? 300 grams of cooking apple was like 4 or 4.5 swips or something like that. So it just... depends. I don't know how much fruit they like. Say what they would put in it, but
I wonder if
I don't think there'd be very big amounts.
No, I can't
Small
see
little things. Yeah.
Well, if you think about it, if the Brownlee apples that we have, 225 grams, is it? You said
225.
Yeah.
And take the core out, and then put one level spoon of mincemeat, and it is your healthy extra.
So if you're having that as a half portion, it would be 110 grams, no, 112 grams of apple, and half a teaspoon of mincemeat would be half a fibre choice. And then
have a slice of bread.
No, because your other half is your oats.
Yeah.
So
I don't know whether, like, some people, when they do like toppings for fruit and things, sometimes they put like there's like bread and stuff in with it as well. Sometimes
they can do. Hang on, oats are. You can have. This is all the branded ones, isn't it? You can have.
You'll probably have sweeteners and stuff in it.
Oh yeah, we'll do. It'll be full of all the usual chemicals. Have we just got normal oats in here?
Well, I said it will be Iceland that will be producing it.
Oh, of course.
Anyway,
yeah, of course it will. Where's just the normal oats? That's nuts. That's fat.
It'll be 40 grams of oats.
So then 20 grams of oats then, if 40 grams is a healthy extra.
That's not going to be a lot though, is it? It's going to be a tiny amount, isn't it?
Well, 45 grams of oat bran. So you're looking at 22 grams of oats and 100 grams of cooked fruit. So it will be the tiniest
tiniest
little portion.
Yeah.
For one healthy
So that's
extra
like
fibre.
me. I would rather cook something at home.
Yeah.
Than...
And I wonder how much they're going to cost. Probably quite a lot. But there you go. Anyway, at least we know how it's not swipped, because that was really bugging me. But that's how.
Yeah.
Tiny amounts.
Portions.
Thank you very much, Susie Brown, because I'd forgotten. Because we always, if we're going to have cooked fruit, it's always, we only ever have the baked apple, don't we?
Yeah, like I'm saying, we weigh it all and everything and make sure it's, you know.
We like apple.
Yeah.
Our leader just posted about this on our page yesterday. Don't know if it'll be talked about on Friday. 40 grams of oats. There you go. So 40 or 45 grams of oats. Says they're a fibre choice. That would be 100 grams of cooked fruit-ish, roughly, of the baked apple. I'm not sure about blackberries. And 20 grams of oats for a single healthy fibre choice, if that is what that one pot will be.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's enough for me personally, but again, let us know if you'd want us to give you to give it a try when they come out in Iceland, and to let you know our honest opinion. Because I'm more than happy to do that. Here we go. Look, so yeah, you could have, so it says 250 grams of eating apples or 300 grams of cooking apples. So it would be 150 grams, and then blackberries 250 grams. So you're looking at, say, 125 grams between the apple and the blackberries, with a bit of cinnamon. 125 grams of the fruit between those two, with 20 grams of oats on top, and then added whatever they use to flavour it and sweeten it and all of that. I don't think that's a lot. Probably with some thickeners and some water or juice or something in the sauce. You could make
your own just as easy.
You could, and it would probably be a lot nicer. But anyway, there you go. We're going to try that person's recipe that did the big apples and chopped it really, instead of grating the apple that you do in the Weetabix cake.
I think there was 2 eggs, like 2 or 3 apples, all chopped up. So you leave the skin on, just core your apples, and then just dice it all up.
Yeah.
And then that gets mixed in with 2 eggs that get whipped up. I think maybe a bit of vanilla.
Vanilla.
You don't have to add any sweetener or anything like that, because they say if they're eating apples, they should be sweet enough. Then there's a bit of baking powder that goes into it.
They are going to be tiny. 2 crumbles in each pack. 1 crumble is 1 fibre choice. So that's fine. I quite like that then. Yeah. How much do you reckon they'll be? Because there's no price announced yet. $3.95? $2.95? There won't be any less than £3.
Probably £3 each.
£3 for a pack of 2 would be my guess as well. But yeah. Anyway, let us know if you hear more talk about that. Obviously, we only get what's online, so we'll have to have a look and see if there's anything on there. But let's go back to, before we go on with our goal for this week, the oh gosh, look at that poll, the Tuesday poll results. So this week's Tuesday options, we gave you the options from the Ultimate Fakeaway book. We gave you the 2 options. Rufus chose the Singapore noodles. Yeah. Which you've just gone past.
I know, I'm just going to your page.
And I choose the beef doner kebabs and the beef doner kebabs with 30 votes and 70% of the votes. The beef doner kebab has won, which means this coming Tuesday, all being well with my eyeball, I will be, well, I'll be behind the camera because you do the cooking, don't you? But there we go. We will be doing a beef doner kebab recipe. So if you want to get all the ingredients, shall we post a photo of what the ingredients are on the Losers Club? You can cook along with us. Yeah. It does say it's ready in 40 minutes plus standing time. So we'll do that. 6:30 p.m. Excuse me, this coming Tuesday, which is the 17th. Tuesday the 17th of March at 6:30 p.m. we'll be cooking the beef doner kebabs.
It looks alright, doesn't it?
With a Slimming World wrap. I wish they would do Slimming World doners, Slimming World pitters. That would be amazing. I think that's got to be the next thing they bring out.
I think so.
Slimming World pita bread. That would be great. So yes, that's what we're going to be cooking. I'm really pleased about that. Are we going to put it with some Slimming World salt and pepper chips? And what would the speed food then be? Just a big salad on the side?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Like a proper dirty kebab where you get the little
Yeah.
tiny pot of salad. We'll have ours with a big pot of salad. Yay, that sounds delicious. Oh, that sounds amazing. If it's anything like the pizza and the garlic bread that we did from here, it'll be amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Pizza, garlic and bread.
I know, right? So then, Rufus, the last bit for this evening. What is your goal for this coming week? What is your weight loss goal specifically? What would you like to lose or achieve this coming week, my darling?
I think I would be really happy even if I lost £1. So, but I'm going to aim for 2. This week that I've just had, food-wise, I think one day I'd only had a snack on top of just my meals.
One snack.
One snack.
But darling,
So-
don't forget, don't you always say that I am the best snack you've ever had? Say yes.
Yes.
I've got
yes,
very
yes.
pointy elbows these days. I've lost all the weight. I've even lost weight off my elbows. So it.
But no, like I say, I'd only had one snack this week, and I don't feel like I'd gone without. I'd done okay, but I think if I lose £2, that's really good. But if I lose 1, I would still be really happy with that. So
Yeah. I think I agree. I would say I agree, but I have always said I'm going for £2. How long till? Just out of interest, how long till my birthday? Is that 3 months away? It is still, isn't it? So I've got how many weeks? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Hang on, everybody. I know, right? Adding up isn't great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 weeks. Could I lose £18 in 13 weeks? Computer, 18 divided by 13.
18 divided by 13 is approximately 1.3846.
1 £1/3.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Thank you. 1 £1/3
a week.
consistently.
Yeah, so you could do.
It's the consistency bit that I struggle with because my body is doing all sorts. I mean, Jesus, you know what I mean with my eye. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to say my goal this week is going to be £2 to start rolling that towards getting to target. Could I be? Oh my God, I could be a Target member for on my 50th birthday. I could be at my weight loss target on my 50th birthday because I weigh in on that day.
But yeah, if you put in
obviously that's in 10 years time, everybody, because I'm only 40.
If you put in your mind what you want moving forward, that it should help with your losses.
What? I want to actually be turning 40 instead of turning 50.
No,
I'm actually, do you know what? I know I joke about my age all the time. I am really happy to be turning 50 because I very nearly couldn't have been. With all the health issues I've got, there's another alternate universe somewhere out there where that universe's Lisa didn't get to turn 50. So do you know what? I will take that as its own little win. I'm quite comfortable with that. I could genuinely be either at or within a whisker of target for 50. How bonkers would that be? Amazing. Right then, everybody.
You have to manifest.
I'm
doing it.
Is that what it is? Manifestation. Yes, I'm going to manifest it now. I'm going to include it in my daily affirmations that I do every night. Yes, I am. And by the way, we'll be doing some more on Sundays live. We'll be doing a little bit from the mindfulness workbook, as well as talking about all the rest of the relaxy chill out stuff. But we will be doing a task from the workbook if you would like to join us on Sunday for that, 3 p.m. UK time. It's Ruby Wax's Mindfulness Guide for Survival. Kindness, peace, change equals work. Love this. And I've actually got a second copy of this on its way. I'm going to give a copy away on a Sunday stream. just because I think it's amazing. So there you go, everyone. Thank you. Let's have a look at your goals this week.
Did you get it on Timo?
I did. I ordered it on that there Temu, yes. I would rather, you'd rather, oh yes, they'd probably be the size of the 10-calorie jelly pots. Possibly, Belinda, possibly. Dormouse says,
surprise me.
You'd rather do your own. Grumpy, you guarantee, will pick these pre-made ones up as he loves crumble. I think he'll be disappointed. I think they're going to be tiny. You could use the Slimming World naan breads, maybe. Instead of what, for the wraps, for the doner kebabs, you could do. I don't. Other people have said they're really difficult to cut in half,
to
like
cut open
that way. Do you know what I mean? Like
they're
not flat.
They're not thick enough to cut them open properly.
No. The sloppy Joe pizza. Seriously really good, Deborah.
Really
recommend.
Good. I could eat it every day.
Yeah, we had it a second time, like a couple of days later. Really recommend. 9 out of 10. Solid 9 out of 10. You really like the Slimming World wholemeal wrap, so do I. Do we eat eggs? We do. You want back to your £half-pound loss, Dormouse? Fingers crossed with that, my darling.
Every day though, but a few days of the week we do.
Yeah.
Not
About 3 or 4 days a week, 3 days a week. Belinda would be happy with a maintain. That's really good. You want to lose a pound and tidy the garden. My gosh. We've started, well, you say we.
Right.
You've started that, haven't you?
Yeah, today, yeah.
I know.
Right.
Shy Violet Deborah, £1.50 a week. You can do it, Lisa. Thank you, my darling. Debbie's World says, night all. Good night, my love. I hope you have a really good week, Debbie, and are back on the YouTube soon.
I know, we'll be watching out for your videos.
Thanks for a great evening. Love being here, spending time with everyone. Night, night, says Shao. Thank you, my darling. Everyone, remember, be kind to yourself and have a fantastic week. Incoming Dormouse hugs. Hugs for everyone from Dormouse. You haven't tried the naan breads as your Iceland is a small one. Don't worry, so are the naan breads. They're tiny. They're like this big.
They are little diddy.
They're like little tiny.
You go into like your Asda and places, and they're like really big, and they're like this sort of.
Yeah, they're
nothing like that. They're tiny.
They look like the sort of naan bread. If you were making them at home, they're the sort of naan bread you would make for a child.
Are they
to go on the. Oh, about the size.
They're sort of like about the size of this.
Yeah, about that.
If you're lucky.
Maybe a little tiny bit taller and a little bit wider at the bottom. But yeah, about that.
Yeah, not.
Code Deb, how is the eye? Bad. Thank you for asking. Quite bad at the moment. Belinda, naan breads are absolutely lovely if you can get them. Everybody said they taste really good. Everybody said you do need to eat 2 or 3 of them though, because they are very small and they're very Moorish, and everybody that has tried them has gone back. So yeah, not really worried about that. You're aiming for £2, Audrey, but any loss would be grand. Do it with me, my darling. Do it with us. Write it down in your food book. I'm going to stick photos up on the Losers Club page every day this week.
Everything
for what I'm eating.
Everything that goes in, write it all down.
If it goes in, write it down. If it's food that goes in, write it down. Don't want to know about anything else that may or may not go in. Anyway, Belinda, you've not missed much then. I don't think so. The naan bread is a perfect dormouse size for an actual dormouse. Yes. Yeah, probably. They're the same size as Tesco's mini naans. Yeah. There you go then.
Small.
Code Deb's going to go for a walk in the sun versus staying in and decluttering a closet. You can't face it. Sorry about the eye. I know, right? Will your next cookery demonstration be live? We will be doing Tuesday, the 17th of March, this coming Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. UK time. We will be cooking, Rufus will be cooking the beef doner kebab from the Ultimate Fakeaway book. So yeah, don't forget, Karen that won the cookbook in today's giveaway, let us know on that there email account, beyondauthentic@gmail.com. We'll arrange with Jane to get that posted out to you. For everybody else, we will see you very soon. Deborah, yes, and we don't know. I will probably develop a cataract in the next year and have to go in for surgery to have that removed, because that's just a well-known side effect. At the moment, I still, if I look out of it, I can still vaguely only see murky blocks of
they
colour,
did say it could be cloudy.
It's going to be 2 or 3 weeks.
They said it could be cloudy for 4 weeks.
Yeah, and they said after 2 weeks, the way I described it to Neil, one of my oldest, bestest friends, is that it's like swimming underwater with your eyes open at Blackpool Sea, full of murky brown muck, full of, you know what I mean, swimming where you can't see your hand in front of your face is literally like that. With, I can vaguely see, if I put my hand here, I can see there is a beigey pinky type skin, my skin tone type thing. I could, yeah, I couldn't tell you what it is. Can't see that it's a hand, a finger, or from a flagstone. It could be anything that is that colour. Could not tell you what it was, but I can see there is something of that colour compared to next to it where there is something black. That's about it. Anyway, thanks everyone. We will see you again very soon. Don't forget, it's Sunday for the chill out and the reset. If you have a few wobbly days, you can always message us on that there Facebook as well, where we are live. Well, not live, but we're in the chat, aren't we, on the Facebook group?
Yep.
What's the Facebook group called, Rufus?
It's called the Losers Club.
It is the Losers Club by Beyond Authentic Health. Check us out over there as well. It's such a lovely, warm community over there that it's bonkers, isn't it? We've got so many lovely people that are joining us on our weight loss journey. It is just, we love you all. We really, really do love you all. I know that's such a YouTube wanky thing to say, but we absolutely, it's 100% true. We genuinely get so much support from all of you, and I know a lot of people have thanked us for support. But all I do is sit here and talk nonsense.
We just do consistent changes, and that is all we do.
Tiny step forward.
Yep.
Each day, each week, each month, it all adds up.
Every step in the right direction.
I know. For you, 3.5 more pounds, and you'll have hit your Club 50. The only other person I know who has ever hit Club 50 in real life is Leanne the Fat Lass. I don't know of another person that has got to that point in their journey. Rufus, you are doing amazing. I am so proud of you, and you are literally an inspiration, not to me, but to everyone.
I'm not doing anything special either. It's
you will get there. If not this coming week with 3.5 off, you'll get there within a couple of weeks.
Just every week that goes by, depending on my results, I make tiny little changes to what I'm doing as I go. And then when you get to a point where, you know, you've gone down another stone, you then need to, you know, you could carry on eating the same and not getting great results, or you make a few more little alterations again
as you go.
As you go.
Well, there is a reason that when you join Slimming World at 29 stone, you get a lot more swips than you do if you join Slimming World at 12 stone. There's a big difference. The plan is different, and as we've downsized, you have to downsize the plan with you.
But even now, like I say, I don't know what they used to say, but they often tell you now when you go to a group that to try and aim for a certain amount of swips. You got a maximum, but they always say try and aim between like 5 and 10 for most people, unless obviously, you know, you come in at whatever size.
If your upper allowance is 30, then
you'll get more swips.
Yeah, if your upper allowance is 30 swips, for example, then that 5 to 10, you adjust it upwards accordingly. And then when you've lost a significant amount of weight, you bring it back down
a little bit. Yeah, that's it.
Anyway, we're just going to carry on doing what we're doing. We are lifers, us and Jane, lifers in this for life. It's just what we do. It's what we do. Thank you everybody for joining us. You are all absolutely amazing, and I'm very proud to call you all losers, because
we're all a bunch of old losers.
We're all losers here. We are lifting ourselves, sharing our experiences and reducing shame, because whether you have had a really good week on plan or whether you've eaten all your feelings, we've all been there, we've all done it, and by talking openly about the various things that we have slipped up on in the past or things that we've changed, we've all been there
as we go.
There is no shame in however you've got to where you are. Let's just mindfully do this journey together. And again, as we always say, that's whether you're on the motorway like he is, or going around all the A roads and stopping off because there's an interesting chicken in a field that you want to look at.
But there could be many reasons. Like I say, lots of health conditions can impact your losses.
Oh,
lots of things can happen. You know, it just depends on.
You might just want to go and pause for a second and go and look at that interesting chicken in a farm. Why not?
Right?
That's going to be it from us today, everyone. We'll see you again on Sunday, 3 o'clock UK time. And for now, thanks ever so much for joining. We will see you then. And as we always say, be happy, be healthy, be authentic.
I'll see you next time.
We absolutely will. Don't forget, you can do it.
If you just stick to it.
Bye, everyone.
That was good.
That was a good one. It was
Yeah.
good energy tonight.
Yeah. Debbie's back. Anyway, she's back, so that's really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's been a while since she's, like I say, she's just not uploaded, has she? But
No.
like I say, maybe
She
she'll
said
just...
she needed a break off
Yeah.
the tubes.
Oh, well, that's like everything, though,
At
isn't
one
it?
point, we had 45 watching. The average is 31
Yeah.
watching. That's a really good stream.
That weren't bad, though, was it?
No.
Oh, where Mr. Felix is. He's probably on the bed now.
Yeah.
He's got me. Then I'll pop my head round the corner and see if he's on the bed.
Okay.
Well, at least I know